A warm welcome to AD4TV Radio News Updates, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory. I am Gracious Ogon. The National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure has produced the first made-in-Nigeria ventilators for treatment of severe cases of coronavirus. The agency announced this in a notice by its spokesman, Segun Ayeonikan, this Monday, adding that it has equally produced mobile sprayers which are to be used to disinfect Nigerian cities and homes. Segun added that ventilators will be unveiled by the Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu, this Tuesday. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control this Monday reported 6 new cases of coronavirus in Nigeria, 2 in Kwara State, 2 in Edo State, 1 in Rivers State, and 1 in the Federal Capital Territory. As of 9:30 p.m. this Monday, there are 238 confirmed cases of coronavirus in Nigeria. 35 have been discharged and 5 deaths recorded. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has been moved to the intensive care unit in a London hospital as symptoms of coronavirus worsened. The Prime Minister this Monday designated Dominic Rabi, the Foreign Secretary and First Secretary of State, to deputize for him. According to experts, there is no clear rule in Britain's law and cabinet manual on who to run the government if the Prime Minister is incapacitated for more than a few days. China, for the first time this Monday, recorded no deaths from coronavirus since it began publishing daily data on the disease in January. The Chinese city of Wuhan is preparing to reopen transport out of the city from Wednesday. In a related development, in China, over the weekend, large numbers of people flocked to popular tourist sites in major cities across the country, despite warnings from health authorities that the risks posed by the coronavirus pandemic remains far from over. The chief epidemiologist with the Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention, Zhen Guan, this Thursday, told the Health Times that China has not seen the end of the pandemic, adding that it has only entered a new stage. With the number of new infections in China reportedly falling, the government has tentatively begun effort to restart the country's manufacturing and service industries. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe says he will declare a state of emergency for Tokyo and 6 other areas this Tuesday to fight the coronavirus, but there will be no hard lockdowns. Abe said this while speaking to newsmen this Monday. The Japanese Prime Minister also revealed that his government will launch a $1 trillion stimulus package, Japan's largest ever and nearly twice as much as expected, to ease the economic impact of the pandemic. 2019 Miss England Basha Mukherjee has returned to the United Kingdom from charity work overseas to continue a career as a doctor due to the coronavirus pandemic. Mukherjee took a break from practicing medicine after competing in the Miss World pageant in 2019, where she represented England. The coronavirus has infected more than 1.34 million people and killed 74,000 across the world. According to reports, the United States has so far recorded 368,196 cases of the coronavirus, with 10,986 deaths. Japan has the record of 4,618 cases, with the country's death toll at 91. 77,167 patients have, however, recovered and been discharged from hospitals across the world. Chief Justice Susan Kaifield of the Australian High Court this Tuesday ended the 5-year legal battle of Cardinal George Pell on 5 counts of historical child abuse. The Australian court unanimously overturned his conviction and freed him from prison, while adding that the cardinal's name will be removed from Australia's register of child sex offenders. The cardinal, in a statement, said he holds no ill will towards his accuser. The accuser is, however, yet to respond to the ruling. The University of Ilorin Teaching Hospital this Monday announced the suspension of Professor Alakija Salami as a senior consultant of the hospital. The management, in a statement signed by its Director of Administration, Mr. David Odaibo, states that the suspension was as a result of alleged unethical conduct in the admission, management, and eventual release of the corpse of a suspected coronavirus patient that died in the hospital on April 3rd. Salami is also accused of allegedly concealing the travel history of the deceased. Due to the outbreak of the coronavirus and measures to curtail its spread in Nigeria, the federal government has ordered the lockdown of the Federal Capital Territory for 14 days. But for some Federal Capital Territory residents in Kubwa, it is a routine to keep their weight in check.
Well, for exercise, a lot of people, you see a lot of people around still walking, some driving and all that. But for exercise, it is something you call more of essentials too. Because the body needs to be, exercised, be moved.
Residents can easily be spotted along deserted highways and pedestrian bridges, engaging in various forms of exercise to sustain physical and mental health.
Like usually during the holidays, I usually go out to play tennis with my dad and my siblings, but because of the lockdown, we're not allowed to go and play tennis. So I thought this would be another way to keep fit during the holidays.
I didn't know the effect. I'm somebody who has been doing exercise, but not on a daily basis. But I didn't know the effect of staying in one position until this lockdown.
We can also interact with our neighbors and the people around us. If when we come out to work, we don't necessarily have to come close to them. We can still keep the social distancing and we can still interact with people around us when we come out to work.
Health is wealth. As people work daily for survival, they should not forget to keep their bodies fit as well. That's it on AD4TV Radio News Updates, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory. You can follow us on our social media platform at AD4TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at AD4TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Gracious Ogun.